Hello there, this is Yogi. Today we continue to talk about hard conversations and how to make them less uncomfortable and less difficult and more easy. In the next few days, I want to talk about the pitfall people run into when trying to have a hard conversation. And the first pitfall today we're going to talk about is the pitfall of people think, why have the hard conversation if I can't get what I want? What's the point of having the conversation if I don't think I'll get it? And that's a big impediment. A lot of times it's not clear how you will make it work, create a solution where you can actually get what you want. But you're uncomfortable, you don't like the situation, and we'd rather kind of wallow in our own kind of self-pity and not actually have the conversation because we're afraid. Why do we not have that hard conversation if we are not sure that we will get what we want? The first one is basically fear. The fear of looking like a fool. Like, oh, this guy wanted this and he didn't get it. People think that we'll look like a fool. Second is being afraid of being taken for a ride. Like, oh, you're misused and you didn't get what you want. And the third one is it looks vulnerable. It is vulnerable to be able to say, hey, I desire this, I want this, and they're not getting it. It's actually vulnerable. We feel open, wounded if we don't get it. A lot, and for good reason, we avoid these conversations because of these fears. But there are a lot of disadvantages to such avoidance. And one disadvantage is it severely limits us in terms of what we can ask for. We can ask for only the things that we see a path to getting. But there's a very small set of things we can actually get, or the small set of emotions we can actually feel if we want to know the path ahead clearly. For example, if you want to travel from A to B, if we see all the green lights, we will move. Otherwise, we will not move. It might take a long time before you can actually move. And even then, you will have to move short distances because everything being green, it just rarely happens. So we severely limit ourselves in terms of what we can ask for. And second is, a lot of times we don't know what people are willing to give or not give. People don't know our preferences. And if we don't tell them our preferences, it happens, they are unlikely to actually do anything about it. And we can keep getting frustrated inside of us, but they don't even know what's going on inside of our own mind and body and heart. So these two disadvantages in terms of we severely limit ourselves of what we can achieve or get. And second is people don't know our preferences, so they can't help us. There's an example, a clear example where I didn't know how will I ever get it, but I asked for it. And that was with my stepmother. There was a lot of tension when she came in our house about what should I call her, and my dad there's a lot of confusion around that and a lot of tension. And just I went and talked to her about, like, I don't know what's going on, but I would like to talk about it. This is what would I want. And I was pretty sure I'm not going to get it because of the tension in the house and because of my state of mind at that time. So, but having that conversation was a key pivotal moment in turning around that relationship. And I'm so glad I had the conversation, even though I didn't know if I'll get what I want. So the lesson here is to say what you want without needing to actually get it. Being able to express your preference without getting attached to that preference. Being able to desire something without that desire needing to be fulfilled right away. That's a powerful, it's a powerful way of being. And it also, we gotta regulate our emotions, because when we don't get what we want, it feels uncomfortable. And being able to regulate the emotion is part of the practice of asking for what you want without needing to get it right away. That's all for now. and tune in for more videos about what are the other pitfalls in hard conversations we run into. Bye bye for now.